So today Monday, we'll start with the news directly, which is the last week of this year. So very important news is NIA conducts field investigation about Coimbatore blast case. So it comes under GS3 security agencies and their mandate. And about NIA you have to study, which is a Central Counter-Terrorism Law Enforcement Agency. Counter-Terrorism Law Enforcement Agency. It is mandatory to investigate all the offences that affecting the sovereignty, security and integrity of India, which means friendly relation with foreign state against atomic and nuclear facility, smuggling of arms, drugs and fake Indian currency. So this was constituted under NIA Act 2008. So and its jurisdiction extends to whole of India, also Indian citizens who are residing outside the country, and the persons in service of the government wherever they are posted, and persons on ships and aircraft registered in India, and persons who commit a scheduled offence beyond India. So this is about their jurisdiction, and this act specifies a list of offences which they can investigate, and this list includes Explosive Substance Act, Atomic Energy Act, UPA Act, Anti-Hijacking Act, and Civil Aviation Act, Against Civil Aviation, and SHAR Convention. Okay, so the next issue is it is very difficult for a government to curb the online gambling. So it comes under GS2 GS2 Government Policies and Interventions. And for prelims, online gaming is a state subject. So which means only the state governments should frame a law, but state government find very difficult to enforce certain law like geo-blocking of apps and websites. And also if a rule passed in one state is not applicable to another state, that is a practical and implementation problem of the state facing. So state governments does not have enough blocking powers like what the center can do. So during the budget session, the Online Gaming Bill 2022 was introduced as a private member bill. That was one layer bill. It does not comes into the act. So all you need to understand for prelims is there any other law or regulation that regulate the gambling? Yes, it's their law. That is Lottery Regulation Act 1998, which is considered legal in India, and Price Competition Act, it defines price and competition, and Foreign Exchange Management Act, that is also talks about the remittance of the income generated from lottery winning, Income Tax Act 1961. So these are the regulations that that actually currently present in India to regulate the online gambling and lottery. And then next issue is there is a policy called Exchange Trade Fund. The news is this investment in Exchange Trade Fund is being very slow. So for prelims, you need to understand about the mutual fund and ETFs, the very basic feature. So mutual fund is a pool of investment by different investor. So from investor, a company will collect fund from individual or institution, and it will invest in bond stocks. So a fund manager will oversee this fund and they charge an amount. That amount is called expense ratio. And SEBI regulates this mutual fund. And what is ETF is like ETF, that is also same like one kind of trade. The sold price of ETF will changes every day, and ETF have a higher liquidity than mutual fund. That is the basic difference between mutual funds and ETF, and also they have a lower fees and lower risk than mutual funds. So, and India's first Bharat bond, first corporate fund is Bharat bond ETF. So this fund will provide additional source of money for CPSUs, other public sectors, so to meet their borrowing requirements. Okay. Then CPCB shows that fewer polluted river, but the worst one always keeps unchanged. All you need to know for prelims is it comes under GS2 statutory body about CPCB, which is a statutory body that is constituted under Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. So the main objective is it provides a field formation and also provide technical service to the Ministry of Environment Forest Act. So that's all about today's news. Thank you.